Hello, it's Friday, and my message to you on Friday is always the same, which is dig in, fight harder, finish strong, do what you need to do in order to finish your week out so you're in a place that keeps you on track for your short-term, medium-term, long-term goals and, of course, your life objectives. Assuming you set out your plans and your goals on Monday, if you listen to my video, you will have done, but assuming you set out your goals and your plans on the Monday, you know where you wanted to get to or needed to get to today, Friday, in order to keep yourself on track for your goals. If you've got distracted or you deviated off of that path, today is the day where you have to get yourself back on your agenda, get yourself back on your goals, and do what you need to do to finish in the place that you set out back on Monday. It's only 5 days ago. So here's the thing. If you have to work a Saturday, if you have to work a Sunday, do so if that's what it takes to keep you on track. I'm speaking really to you, the business owner, the entrepreneur right now. I hear a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs, and of course they set up their businesses because they want a lifestyle business, they want a quality of life. Basically, they don't want to work very fucking hard, right? The truth of the matter is, entrepreneurism does offer you unprecedented opportunities for quality of life and freedom and everything else. However, it doesn't come free of charge. It doesn't come without a price tag. You have to pay the price to get the rewards. You have to put the energy in to get the rewards. So here's the thing. You may have to pick up the pace today in order to get where you need to. Maybe you can't get back on track today, so you're going to have to pick it up tomorrow, maybe even Sunday. Here's the thing, right? I keep saying this. As an entrepreneur, you work the week, the hours, the time that you need to work to get the result that you want for yourself. If you're setting big goals, audacious goals, and you want big results, you're going to have to put that effort in. You're going to have to put that energy in, and living your life in that kind of 9 to 5 madness that we've kind of been conditioned to, and, you know, Monday to Friday and everything else. Honestly, it really messes with your game, right? I've said this a few times on these videos. It scrambles your brain and stops you really focusing on what's important, which is doing what you need to do to get the result that you want to get. So here's the thing. It's Friday. I'm telling you, dig in, fight harder, keep yourself on track. Actually, today I'm having a retreat. So a retreat day for me is one where I don't do any work at all. I'm allowing myself a few conversations with you. I have no TV, I don't do any email, I don't have my phone on. I literally unplug myself, okay, for one day. Not even the whole day, right? Unplug myself from 9 o'clock in the morning to 5 or 6 o'clock in the day. So basically I take the whole working day, inverted commas, off. I'll chill out with Trace, maybe watch a bit of TV, etc., whatever. But for these hours here, no technology, no TV, no email, certainly no work, no thinking about work. I'm taking time to go down the gym. Before that, I'm going to go pick up my new phone, my new iPhone. Then I'm going to go and hit the gym. I'm going to hang out in the gym. I'm going to have lunch there. I'm going to do some weights. I'm then going to have a little swim probably. I'm going to go hang out in the spa, just relax and chill out and everything else, okay? And that's really my day to day. But here's the thing, right? I am working tomorrow. Now, the reason I'm working tomorrow and taking today off is, number one, because I fucking can, right? Because I own my own business and I design my own life. Number two, I'd much rather be hanging out at the gym and chilling out and wandering around when everybody else is at work and the place is kind of chilled out and calm and quiet. Why do I want to take Saturday off? Go down there on a Saturday. That gym is madness because all the parents are there, all the kids are there. It's just crazy. The gym's packed out because everyone else is playing the same stupid game, right? Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. So here's the thing. I'm going to be working tomorrow in order to keep myself on track for my goals this week, so I can start next week where I need to start next week. But I'm taking today off, having a complete day off, chillaxing. That's a terrible word, isn't it? Relaxing, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So here's my thing. I'm telling you to finish strong, fight harder. But I've also got a second message here, which is really simple. Design what that looks like for you. Right? If it means every now and again you take a Friday off like me, or you take a day off like me, but you put the hours in the evening, you put the hours in the morning, you put the hours in the Saturday or the Sunday, just like I do, then it doesn't matter, because it's all about doing the work, putting the effort in that gets the result. And the problem with a lot of corporate, the problem with that corporate mentality is that we, and school and everything else, is we kind of get into this mentality of showing up and turning up and that being work. You know, we work our 8-hour day or a 9-hour day, or we do a 5-day week or whatever, and we think that's work. When you run your own business, of course, the bottom line is really simple. It's the result. That's it. It's all it's for. You're working for a result. You're not putting hours in or days in or anything else. The amount you put in is pure and simple. You're not counting them. It's to get the result. It's the result you're focusing on. It's the result that you're counting on and tracking and everything else. That's what you are basing your input on. If you genuinely can get the result that you want in 1 hour day, then go for it. But I tell you now, I'll be surprised if you can get to that point doing 1 hour a day. The chances are you'll have to put in, 10, 12, 15-hour days, 6, 7-day weeks for a while before you even come close to doing a 4-day week, a 3-day week, a 2-day week, or even a 1-day week. Does this make sense? Pay the price. Do the things you need to do in order to get the result that gives you what it is you want back out of life, the success, what it might be, the materialism, etc., but also the quality life and the experience of life, the lifestyle that you ultimately want to get out of it. A bit of a rant there, isn't it? First thing. No, you're the first people I've spoken to all day. Anyway, so I'm going to take the rest of the afternoon off. I'm going to hit the gym. I'll share some stuff with you as we go through the day. But yeah, design your life so it works for you. And what working for you means is that it gives you the result that you want out of life. I'll check in with you in just a little bit. Have a bloody awesome one. Okay, so I did my weights. I did my run today. And a little thought crossed my mind, really, and I thought I'd share it with you. And this is the importance of setting the right goal around the outcome that you want to have. So you have an outcome, a desired outcome you want to have. In my case, I want to lose some weight, I want to get fitter, I want to get healthier, I want to get stronger again. And then you've got to work out, right, what are the actual goals you need to set? The goals you need to set are the ones you can measure so that you can measure performance and tie those targets into the maybe intangible results you want. So I want to be fitter, so then you tangibilize, which is my word I made up, you tangibilize that by setting goals around what the achievement needs to be to give you the degree of fitness that you're aiming for. So getting fitter is quite intangible. So you sit there and say, right, so in my case, I want to run 3 miles in under 30 minutes. That's it. That's my goal for the year. I haven't run for years and years. I got unwell, 6 years ago or more. It's been really slow recovery. So this year I'm really taking my health on board. Last year was really about recovering and sort of healing and get myself well, which I have. This year now is about getting healthy, well, fitter, stronger, losing the weight, etc. But I've got me really thinking about people setting goals, because what happens is you have an objective, you have an outcome you want, and sometimes we just set the wrong bloody goals. It's the wrong metrics to measure what it might be. Make sure you set the right metrics in your business. For example, I'm always getting caught up in this debate about profit and turnover, and how turnover is vanity and profit is sanity and all that bullshit. I'm quite outspoken that I actually think turnover is a really fucking awesome goal to aim for a small business if you're trying to grow, because you can basically be more profitable and shrink your business, right? If I let go of my staff, I could reduce some of my members, I could pull my business back, I would be more profitable potentially. But that's not what I want. I want to grow my business, and to grow my business I need to invest in my business. And if I then get capped or strangled by my profit target, it can actually hold me back from my growth target, which is actually really my target I want to aim for. That's revenue. Of course, you then have a profit target in there. That's your sanity check. So what I would say is, rather than profit is sanity and turnover is vanity, what I say is turnover is absolutely a bona fide goal to aim for. It can even be your number one goal. In my business, I tell you now, revenue is the number one financial goal in my business. The profitability is a second backup goal. It's a sanity check to make sure that we're doing the right business, we're doing it the right way, we're keeping our costs down, etc., etc. So yeah, it's really just to say to you, when you're setting your goals, it's super important. Everyone in Success Group sets their goals. Everyone in Mastermind sets their goals. We set our goals on our own systems. We've developed an online system that every single person in our group is plugged into. It's a bespoke system we built from the ground up that ties into our methodology and our systemology, etc., of how we set goals and achieve goals. And but I tell you now, if you set the wrong goal, you'll either be successful in all the wrong ways, or you just won't be successful at all. Make sure you've got the right objectives, number one. Make sure you set the right goals, which are the right measurables, in order to achieve those goals for you. And just because they're the right goal for someone else, or the right measure for someone else, doesn't mean it'll be the right measure for you. Anyway, there you go. I'm waffling today. Do you know why? Because I've got a whole day to myself, and so I'm just chatting away. If you got this far, fucking awesome. We should become friends. I'll check in a little bit. I hope you have an awesome day. Go on, have a good one. Okay, so that brings me to the end of today. Obviously a really relaxing one for me, chilling out, just doing some stuff, getting in here and doing some real thinking and a little bit of reconnecting, re-energizing, etc. I'm going to spend the evening with Tracy, going to chill out, relax, hang out. She's still a bit unwell, unfortunately, with this bloody cold and cough that seems to be absolutely laying people out and knocking them out for six. Have the weekend that you need to have. For me, it's going to be a combination of some chores around the house I need to catch up on. Plus, obviously, we'll have some time out and relax and connect. But obviously, on top of that, there is plenty of work that I need to be getting on with. Next week's going to be a big week for us. I've got quite a lot of stuff coming up next week, so I need to be getting on with my planning. So that is what I'm going to be doing. The weather's supposed to be awesome. I can't get enough of this for February, that's for sure. So yeah, have an awesome weekend doing whatever it is that you are doing. Remember what I said about making your efforts count. Get focused on the activity that gives you the outcome. Don't just think it's Monday to Friday. Don't just think it's 9 to 5. Do what you need to do in order to keep yourself on track for your short-term, medium-term, long-term goals, your objectives, and of course, what it is that you are ultimately trying to create out of life in terms of the actuality out there, but also the experience of life you're trying to create for yourself in here. Have an awesome one. I will pick up on Monday and we'll do it all over again.